still just grooving on the
Oh,
song.
we're
I love
grooving.
it. I love
Hello,
it.
Mission Pro fans. Welcome to On a Mission. Veda and I are grooving to that intro because we are excited
It's
for
a great
another
intro song.
Tuesday. It is just like the fun, the fun stream intro, but we love it. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Tonight, we have some special guests. We have Tiffany on, and I'm so excited because True Colors is 3 weeks away, and my cat is very excited, as you can see.
I cannot believe it's 3 weeks because I feel like it was literally yesterday that we were like, "Oh, we have a lot of time, 2 months till the next show, a lot of time to talk to everyone, and now it's 3 weeks." I don't understand.
It's how does this time go? Because we have this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and then 3 weeks. So
I
we're
really
ready,
feel like we
guys.
were just saying, "Oh, it's not for another 2 months." That
I know.
sucks.
Well, it feels like that, right? My cat is destroying my couch behind me, so don't mind. But we're ready for True Colors. I know that everyone is getting ready. Just as a reminder, tickets are still on sale. The front row and the second row are available, and we have very special VIP items. We have some exciting things for the June show. So you got to get those tickets to really make sure that you get them, because it's going to be fun, because we have a lineup of matches. We already talked about it, and we have Tiffany on tonight, and she's going to talk about her match, give us an update on her life, what her mental state is heading into today, I guess today, next
but
month.
also in 3 weeks.
And also in 3 weeks. You guys, I think we just don't know where we are right now.
Okay. This is terrible but true. So tomorrow is my anniversary, 1 year married to my husband, and
hey, happy anniversary.
Well, the thing is, like one of our friends and my mother like reminded me that was approaching.
No.
That's like how disoriented we are. Neither of us remembered. So yeah, things are good.
Well, it's busy, but you guys busy and in love, right? Busy and in love. It's a great thing,
I
right?
don't know. I don't know how it's the 23rd already. I thought that was next week. Anyway.
Anywho, we'll get back. We'll remember. Yeah, everyone's wishing you a happy anniversary. Thank you everyone for joining in the chat.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I don't have my normal setup. So I don't have a second. I can't see the chat. So Emily will let me know.
Matthew Barnes, Tony Justice, always in the chat. Neil Benedict, Mark's in New Mexico. I know you love to be here. We are still happy to have you here, even though we know what side you're on. Brian, always in the chat. Pepe, Mongrovian Mike. Hey, we got some Nation's Corner people. Clint Carroll. Love it. Love to see everyone here. Happy anniversary, and congrats to Mike on making it to the semifinals.
Yes, crazy. Not just that, but literally won their block, most points in A block. So super cool, very exciting. And then tomorrow for us, today for them, kind of. We'll find out the B block finalists. So very excited for that.
Amazing. That's gonna be exciting. So everyone go watch all that. And if you all want to watch Veda really rock pretty much everything in life, go back and watch Resurgence, because she rocked commentary. So Mark's in New Mexico gave you a shout out.
Thank you.
So yes, Veda is incredible. I'm so proud of her. And just, we had such a great show this weekend. So, but we're gonna have an even better show of On a Mission tonight, because we have a special guest. And
all right, remember, let's get her on.
We have sponsorships. So sponsorships are available for wrestlers and matches. We announced all of the matches. So please, if you want to sponsor a match, go ahead. You get, with sponsoring that match, you get to be shouted. You get to get a shout out. You get a graphic. It's really, oh, we got a super chat, Veda.
Oh,
before the show gets going with the guests, you both did an awesome job on Sunday at the New Japan show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Neil Benedict. You gave us a heart. Aw, thank you. Yes, Front Row, you're getting all the love. You're getting all the love. Killing it. Crush commentary this weekend, as always.
Thank you, Front Row.
Everyone loves you, Veda. You're a hit.
Oh, and then I just noticed that I had a little like glitch in my thing. So the other thing, y'all, I warned Emily already. I have in a place where I have only Wi-Fi and it keeps going in and out. So if I disappear, I should be able to get back on, but that's what happened. It's not you. Me.
Yes. Yeah. We'll
Okay.
keep rolling. We'll keep rolling. Veda's like on the road again, doing awesome things. So we'll keep going through everything. Even if she disappears, we'll keep it rolling. Oh, Clint, thank you. All right, so we're gonna get our special guest on because we have so much to talk
Yes.
about. So I'm gonna invite Tiffany on because we have to talk true colors. So La Princesa Tiffany Nieves, welcome to On Mission.
Hi. Thank you
Hello.
so
Hi.
much.
You are ready and sparkly. You look like you're ready to go dance.
Well, La Princesa always has to show up looking the best. Thank you.
Always ready to shine. So
Uh-huh.
how are you? What have you? Okay, so before we get into show stuff, how have you been doing? And what have you been up to? I know it's been a while since we've chatted.
Yeah, I was kind of listening to you and Veda chat, and it really does feel like everything's going on in a blink of an eye. I literally feel like I saw you yesterday in Texas. So to
Right?
know that
You were just
it's
here.
upcoming shows happening so fast, True Colors, and yes, my match I think is still up for sponsorship. Is that correct?
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
so. So anyone who's tuned in at this time, I have to tell you, I love you so much. And if you're interested in sponsoring, please do, because it's still up for grabs. I'm really excited. I can't believe I'm already having a number one contendership match for the title. I feel like I just was there literally yesterday. So it blows my mind that it's coming up and we're talking about it. But life has been crazy since then. To answer, Tiffany is my fave.
Aw.
Tony, you're my fave. Thank you.
Yes.
Good evening. Hello.
Everyone is giving you so much love in the chat and saying hello.
Okay. But since then, I think the most exciting thing that I want to mention, even though it's separate from Mission Pro, but I know Mission Pro is excellent for doing these kind of things. I did solidify my first cancer awareness show that will be happening in October, and me being a
Oh,
cancer survivor.
wow.
So exciting for me. I know some people have been asking, when am I going to do something like that? And it's finally happening October. So just stay up to tune with me. Follow my Twitter, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll be updating everyone when it gets closer to it. So that happened.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited about that. And then, of course, because it feels like I was just there yesterday, I've been upping the game when it comes to getting ready for this upcoming match. So I've been going to training Mondays, Wednesdays, having tape review, kind of studying my opponent and really getting ready and reaching out to people that I think are the best to really understand what it takes to be in that position that I may possibly be in after I face Emily Camacho.
Yeah, I mean, so you're talking about upping your game, you're staying focused.
Absolutely.
And, you've had some incredible matches at Mission Pro Wrestling.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've faced, Misty Marks, Alejandro Lyon, Shay Carmichael, all of the
I even faced Diego Rivera, a guy.
No, Diego Renee. Renee.
I'm sorry. That's my mother's last name. I'm so
You're just making up names here.
All right, I'm sorry. It's Diego Renee. Oh my gosh, that's one of my first.
And so you've had really like different types of matches at Mission Pro. So you've worked your way up. Now you have a number one contender match against Emmy Camacho. But Emmy Camacho has also had some incredible matches.
Absolutely, yeah.
So how do you feel like you are like in comparison to kind of where she's at? And I know you're not supposed to really compare kind of where she's at. She's kind of a different competitor on a different level, but like where are you mentally in, as you kind of look towards this?
I think I feel very emotional about this because we're both ladies of, I think we both are Hispanic, I believe, and we both have different things against us as women. So I think she's a lot younger than I am, and I have a lot of respect for her. She has a lot of attitude, and so do I. And it's kind of the game of who has more of what. I see a lot of me in her, and I'm excited about that. And I also feel very emotional to be able to get in a ring with someone who's had their own obstacles and overcome it through such fierceness. And I have that within me. So to really put myself to the test makes me really emotional. I feel grateful. I feel excited. I feel ready. And I feel, everyone kind of saw the confrontation that we had. I feel like she kind of feels exactly how I feel when it comes to the attitude that we both have and the essence we bring into the ring. And, both being I wouldn't say we're small, but we're not the biggest girls in the ring, you know? And I think, is it true? Is she 16 years old, or what, did she start at 16? How old is she? Not
She's
to say
I
six.
think she's still I believe she is still
How
uh
old is she? Let's talk about it.
underage.
Is she, where's her number one fan? Can someone correct me? I need to know how old.
Number one fan, please let us know.
Someone tell me how old she is. They don't put that on info.
It doesn't matter though, Tiffany. If she's
Yeah,
ready to go and be a number one contender, it doesn't matter how old you
But
are.
can I say that it plays a huge part in my respect for her? I feel not a lot of people can relate to me and what I've been through to get to where I'm at. And one of the things that I respect about her is being so young. She's had to endure a lot of adult things to get the wrestling business is not easy. So to know that she's going to be in the ring with me, I know she deserved it and earned it. And we're just going to really see who's the better of the best. And that makes me emotional. So that's the answer to the question. I feel very emotional about this upcoming match.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell how important the match with Emmy is, but it is a number one contenders match.
Absolutely.
So have you had any time to reflect on that and think about what it would mean to actually challenge for the Mission Pro Championship?
Yeah, I've studied Genocide a lot, and she is a really good example of a champion, if you asked me. And I sometimes question myself, am I ready to be that really good example? And I've studied her, and she goes, I mean, I started training in Florida, so I've had the chance to actually visit her dojo and where she trains. So I've really thought about it, and I know that this is a challenge that I can definitely overcome because, as I say constantly, my life has been a battle. I have constantly been the underdog. I've constantly been overlooked. And I think to be a champion, you have to endure pain. You have to endure. There's no testimony without the test. And I see that a lot in Genocide. And I feel like there's no one better to face her in the ring than me. And I think it'd be an honor, to be honest.
Can you talk a little bit, like, if you had that moment, right? And you touched on it a bit. If you had that moment to be in the ring versus the Mission Pro champion, what would that mean to you, and what would you potentially do as champion?
Oh my gosh, it would mean the world to me. Because I'm going back to, a lot of people don't know this, but when I was first invited to Mission Pro, at the time it was very overwhelming, and I'm still 2 years into my wrestling career, and I'm just making a year this month at OVW, where I've been training to really be the best and work TV and be a superstar. And I remember getting on the phone with Brian. He's one of the owners of Mission, and just talking with him when I got the invitation and telling him, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I've deserved this. I don't know. When you look at the roster and the girls that come from all over the world and what they're doing now, a lot of the girls who started at Mission are doing incredible things right now. I mean, speak for yourself. The two ladies I'm speaking with, you girls just did something incredible this past weekend. So like everyone who's a part of Mission goes to create history, makes history. So to know that I was in a position where I didn't feel worthy enough, and Mission helped me not only feel worthy enough, but completely step up and understand the power I have within me to now see myself in the ring almost a year later to possibly have an opportunity at the title for Mission Pro. Oh, I feel like I'm not lucky to have it. I know I worked so hard for this, and it's kind of a testimony to all the tests I've been through. And Mission has really seen me from my first gear, from my first outfit ever to my nicest, newest outfit. Since then I've debuted for AEW. I've debuted for Impact. I mean, I've had these amazing opportunities in my first 2 years. So to say the gratitude I feel is insane. It is incredible. And it's, and I'm sure the Mission fans have even noticed my attitude change. I came in as, my first match, I was a really snotty attitude girl, and I still have that sass in me. And, I've got a little bit of, a tough exterior, but I'm proud of that. I feel like I've earned that. And I feel like, I don't know, I've worked hard to represent myself as La Princesa Tiffany Nieves. And Mission has so much helped me with that.
That's amazing. I mean, Brian also, I have to bring this up as well. Brian brought up this point. Genocide has to be Jasmine first. So there's a few steps to go.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jasmine the last show. I was a little disappointed about that.
Yeah, I mean, Jasmine, if you guys haven't seen Jasmine Allure, I sat down with her. at a very
We're pretty
specific
disrespectful
location.
to genocide, you know?
Yeah, and she definitely had some hot takes on genocide. So if you guys
Really?
go to our YouTube channel, go watch it. Because she definitely had some interesting things to say about Men's Revolution, how she has changed Mission Pro and eye on the goal. So go check it out if you guys have not watched it, because there's definitely some new attitude coming from Jasmine, or a more elevated top tier attitude, I would say. Front Row says, seeing Tiffany, it's going a little
Thank
slow.
you.
Seeing Tiffany evolve and grow as a competitor at MPW has been amazing.
I mean, honestly, when I got to cut that promo on Alejandra Lyon, I meant everything I said. She cut a promo on me, basically calling me out and saying, yeah, you're impressive, but are you the best? And it's just like, what I said to Alejandra Lyon that day, I'd say to anyone. And I hate, I don't want to curse, but if you think you could take me on, I beat cancer. I can beat you. I could beat anyone. Bring it on. I'm not scared of anyone. And that even goes for Jasmine Allure. She's got a little bit of attitude in her, and it really rubbed me the wrong way when I watched that promo. And, there's a couple girls in the locker room that I'd like to go head to head with and let them know the same thing. And she's one of them, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But first, you really have this, you got to focus on
Emily
Emmy Camacho. And so I hate to do this to you, Tiffany, but
what?
Emmy Camacho wants to say hello.
Oh, she does. All right.
Emmy Camacho, welcome to On a Mission.
Welcome, young lady.
About me being here, right? We should explain already. I feel like
we kind of do that. You notice how I pulled up on you when you were on your way to practice, and now you're pulling up on me.
Exactly. I'm glad you caught that.
This is what I mean. We're always either one step ahead of each other or on the same page.
And I feel like we think so much alike, which is why this match is very exciting for a lot of different reasons, but that being one of them,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a little surprised, but I'm also not. I like that you keep me on my feet. I'm not upset about it. Can I ask you, how old are you? Let's get this clear. We need to know. Tell us right now.
So I'm 19. I started training when I was 16.
Okay.
So there you go. We were right.
I was doing my homework on you, and I said, this girl's 16 with this much attitude. Bring it on. I got to beat her now more.
I was worse at 16, I feel like.
I don't know if I would want to know 16-year-old Emmy Camacho. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Honestly. Let me tell you, Emmy.
All right, so Emmy, you heard Tiffany. She's talking about how she's looking past your match. She's looking at gold. She's looking at all this stuff. But Emmy, what's your mindset right now? And do you have any words for Tiffany? She's right in front of you right here.
Yeah, I feel like, from what I've heard so far, she's thinking ahead, about genocide and Jasmine, which is totally understandable because I've caught myself doing the exact same thing, like doing my research on not just genocide, but Jasmine Allure, which I've already been just because she's already been a staple at Mission Pro for so long. So I kind of figured at one point I would kind of run into her along the way. So they're both competitors that I've researched and done my homework on, but also Tiffany as well, because especially with this match coming up, I feel like I'm especially trying to be focused because, like Tiffany said, I have so much respect for her because, she beat cancer. So it really comes into play with, if she can beat cancer, she can beat anything or anything, which makes things even harder for me. So I need to work even harder. And I know this match is going to have me have to dig really deep. And I feel like it's not even the fact of who wants it more. I feel like because we both want it, obviously, but it's going to come whoever can really catch that one person at the right moment. I feel like just that's what it's going to come down to.
Can we both agree that we're just in each other's way, and it's going to be the battle of get the hell out of my way? When it comes to the end of it, you're in my way for what I want, and I'm hearing that I'm in your way.
Yeah, that's it. And that's exactly, we're on the same page on that. I feel like we both already said that. So, that's what I feel like this match is going to be so exciting just because
it might be heartbreaking too, because,
exactly. I think so, it's kind of already giving me the same vibe. I found out I was wrestling Mia Friday at Mission Pro because it's really it's going to keep me on my toes. I feel like it's going to be very back and forth, that kind of thing. And just pulling everything out that we can, to get that number one contender spot.
And I
you know?
feel like it's going to be one of those things where it comes down to may the best woman win. And that's why we have to bring everything to the table.
Yeah.
Like, there's no hard feelings. We got to just do business when we get in there, and may the best woman win. At the end of the day, yeah, the battle of get the hell out of my way is really what's going to be happening.
That is a great shirt idea.
Yeah.
Listen, and this is what it's like, you know, you got a lot of people who want that, you know, Genocide's got a target on her back, and that's the end of the day. And if Emmy Camacho, you're one of them, I really hope, you know, I do think you said a lot of nice things and I appreciate it. And, you know, it doesn't mean I'm not going to go hard on you, just so you know. Because of that, I'm going to bring everything. So you better bring it back, because I don't want to leave there thinking that what if or a round two. There should not be a round two by the end of that. There should not. There should be very clear, like, you know what? Go for it. But
And I feel like what I'm most excited about for this particular match, of course, it's for the number one contender spot, but I feel like at Mission Pro, I haven't really shown the feistiness that I have, and I feel like you especially are going to put that out in me in this match, and I feel like entirely different side of me that the Mission Pro wrestling fans are going to see. I know I've shown it at some other promotions, but I feel like this is the match at Mission Pro that's really going to bring that side of me out, which is good because I think it needs to come out.
It's required to get to the next step. It's required. I'm not the same girl I was my first mission. I'm not the second, not even the third.
And I feel like that's what I mean, that we're very much alike, because I feel the exact same way. Like when I came in, when I wrestled the Woad, it's a completely different thing how it is. Like,
and I wouldn't want you any other way. So I'm more excited. I'm excited to have you, Emmy Camacho, you are today. Bring it on.
You guys are being way too nice to each other.
No, listen, you won't be saying that when we get in the ring. You're going to be surprised. This is us saying, hey, I'm going to beat your ass. Yeah. You know it or not.
I like it. I like it. You guys are like, you know.
I'm buttering her up before I put her in the oven for hot hell. I'm buttering her up very nice.
Oh, Emmy Camacho, you're going to get buttered up and put in the oven. I don't know.
I'll save it. I'll save the ring, you know.
Yeah, I mean? No, you know what? We don't need to talk.
Exactly. Brian's saying there's mutual respect. I like the mutual respect here. But
sometimes that's the best matches when you do have mutual respect. Yeah. It brings out that animal in you.
Exactly.
And literally just sitting here, I'm getting fired up. I'm getting like,
I can feel it already too. Like
let's go. And you know, it doesn't help when your little fans are bullying me on Twitter and Facebook. And they're buying my shirt anyway, so it's the battle of who are they going to wear that day.
Who is it? Is it Clint Carroll?
Clint Carroll's team tip, just so you know.
Stuff that I don't
Your
like.
fan, Michael, he brought my shirt, and I told him he better be prepared to wear it, because when I do win, he wants to have a picture with the winner.
Oh, no. Sorry, we're not going to let that happen. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness. You guys, so Emmy, you're living in this Emmy era. You're all of your fans all over the place. That is the hashtag that trends every time Mission Pro posts anything about you. How do you feel? Like
Emmy era ends June 10th. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but
I was gonna ask you what your Emmy era is. Like, what's the Emmy era? How would you define that? But Tiffany just defined it for you, I think.
I feel like, Tiffany's talking a lot of that smack right now. But keep coming. You know,
that was good though. Come on, Emmy era ends. I like that. I know you don't like. I know Michael doesn't like that if he's on here, but Emmy era ends June 10th. All right, that's it.
I guess we're just gonna have to find out. But I don't see it ending anytime soon. In fact, I feel like I've kind of been on a roll, like not just at Mission Pro, but everywhere. I feel like that's going to play a big part into my match as well. And I don't really see the Emmy era ending anytime soon. And you see, I didn't even create the Emmy era. It was the fans who did that for me. And so I don't know. I feel like that's just extra motivation to make sure that I secure this number one contendership spot, because, I have people relying on me that are like, believe in me. And I know you do too. So that's just extra motivation for both of us. But I don't see it ending anytime soon. Of course, I can see how you could think that, but
yeah, we're gonna get that going. Hashtag Emmy era ends June 10th. Emmy era ends.
I don't see.
Goodness.
I'm gonna come out saying that. So
when I'll come up with my own little tagline too. But you caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie.
She kind of likes it. I could tell. She's like, damn.
Emmy's gonna have to go back and brainstorm some
Yep.
other
Yeah.
response.
I'm prepared for the comeback June 10th. I know it. We've been kind of leveling off, with this
Yeah.
surprise appearance, which I don't think is much as a surprise, but
Yeah, I think I already had a little planned after that little random pull up on me when I entered the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and
Talk about that. Why did you guys confronted each other? Outside the building, there was that little kind of confrontation interaction.
Yeah, I think as I've elevated at Mission Pro, I'm now in a period where I want to make it very clear that I don't need to cheat to win. And when I approach Emmy outside, I let her know that for our upcoming match and to be the champion, I do understand what it takes to be there. And when I do challenge her and face her, I'm going to beat her fair and square. There's going to be no cheating whatsoever. So I said, you can go train, but I'm going to watch you and I'm going to make sure I'm going to study you. So don't think that anything you do is going to come at any surprise. I'll be ready. And you can tell him what you said back if you'd like. I won't speak for you.
I feel like, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. I don't remember what I said, but what I do. No, nobody gets in my head, Brian. Okay, I've already been through that too much. That's what I'm saying. I'm different from when I first came in. I'm not that little girl who lets people get in my head anymore. I feel like I've grown from that, and I'm confident in my abilities and what I can do. And the great thing about
you
training,
said something like that when we talked. You said I'm very confident in my abilities and what I can do. I'm saying that she didn't back down. I'll tell you that she did not back down, which I really much liked, and that's why I really feel.
I feel like I can more tell you how I felt rather than what I said.
How did you feel? Tell me how you felt.
So walking in and having somebody already step up in your face like Emmy Camacho, it's already kind of getting me like, do we already have a problem or what's going on? Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind is already like, I think this person's already trying to beef with me or something, which I don't even think she was trying to beef. It was just like the fact that you did bring it to my attention that we were, kind of going through the ranks like you had said before and beating everybody in our way and kind of led to this moment where now we're in each other's
way. Yeah, in each other's way.
And
whatever it takes.
Yeah, it really is no hard feelings, but it's like the whole, I've said from the beginning of my time at Mission Pro,
You thought
who?
Tell him, Tony.
What was I even talking about, y'all?
You see, so I think I'm noticing people can get in your head.
See, people are saying Clint said Tiffany era has already begun. People are trying to get into your head.
Yeah.
I think it is okay. We'll see. I hope that it doesn't get in the way June 10th, but I also hope the best for me and myself and I.
Yeah. Do you have any last, MV Rodriguez says the future of MPW is bright with these two. That is a huge compliment. The future is bright with you two.
Thank you.
Do you have any other kind of last thoughts heading into June 10th?
I would just say, I feel like at this point I can kind of see where the fans are at this point. You know what I mean? Which is like, I'm used to this kind of thing. I'm used to kind of being the underdog. It's just more motivation for me. I plan on becoming I would assume the youngest Mission Pro Wrestling Women's champion. That is my goal, and I plan to make it happen by securing that number one contender spot. Whether anybody believes in me or not, it's really not what I'm worried about. I'm focused on going into the match and securing that spot. And whether it's Genocide or Jasmine, doing what I got to do to make sure that I become the youngest Mission Pro Wrestling Women's Champion.
Wow.
Tiffany, any last responses or words about June 10th?
I think bring your game, be ready. And I'm very excited for this test because there is no testimony without the test. And to be someone who is not, from Texas and to be able to have the opportunity to possibly be the Mission Pro champion is not something I'm going to let just slip by. I'm not going to. I've never been that person. And I definitely, I'm going to put a show on for all the fans. So I hope you're ready. That's all I can say. And if you're not, well, then even better for me. No hard feelings. No hard feelings.
Wow. Thank you both so much. I know, Tiffany, there was Emmy demanded to be on here once she heard you were
demanded.
On tonight.
Wow. I'm not mad.
You know, yeah, Emmy era demanding things. So,
Well,
we
Emmy era ends June 10th, okay? With all
I'm already stopping the
disrespectfully.
before it even starts. Okay, y'all.
Yeah, no.
all
I
right.
like I said before, I am really still excited about this match. I think that we both see eye to eye. We have a very similar attitude. We're very competitive, and we're really gonna see who's the best at the end of this. This is gonna be a good test for me, and I'm excited for it.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it definitely is a match everyone will want to see. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining. And as a reminder, you can watch this match and more True Colors on Title Match Network on
And you
June
can
10th.
sponsor our match.
And you can sponsor the match. So go and email missionprowrestling@gmail.com, and you know, you get a good shout out, you get some social graphics. It's a great opportunity to get your name if you have a small business, or even if you're a super fan, get your name out there. So ladies, appreciate it, and we'll see you June 10th.
All right, see you June 10th.
Bye.
All right.
Wow.
Veda, what did you think of that? I wasn't sure how this would go.
Like you said, they're definitely very respectful of each other, but I think it was Tiffany who mentioned this, that sometimes that respect really like ups the aggression. So I think that's what we're gonna see.
I think we're going to see some aggression that we haven't seen from Emmy before. Some elevated attitude and aggression from Tiffany. I think this is definitely a match that everyone is going to need to watch. So get your tickets. People already are saying in the chat they have their front row tickets already. That's the spot to be. You never know what's going to happen at Mission Pro shows. So get those tickets at missionprowrestling.com. I mean, this is, yeah, Trenda. Oh, thanks, Trenda, for being in the chat. Trenda says it's
Trenda.
about to go down.
Yeah, and then when you keep in mind that, like, no matter what happens in this particular match, be it Emmy or be it Tiffany, that person is going to be the number one contender. So, like, that person you got to imagine, like, they're both so aggressive right now, but one of them is going to just be a little bit more aggressive. And can they carry that same level to this title match? Because Emmy herself even said, like, maybe that she needs to elevate that aggressiveness in order to like continue to rise up the ranks. So I don't know. There's a lot of moving pieces here, a lot of stuff happening, but I'm super pumped.
Yeah, definitely. This is one to watch, and you definitely have to watch these two. Follow them on social media, and you definitely want to watch their path. Watch the Emmy era. Watch La Princesa and her path, because these are two that you want to keep your eye on. And we're so excited to have them at Mission Pro Wrestling. So thank you so much, everyone in the chat, for joining. Reminder, sponsorships are open. Tickets are on sale. Follow, like, subscribe to Mission Pro Wrestling on YouTube and all of our social platforms. We also have a match of the week up on our YouTube channel, so go watch that. We also have Jasmine's Mission Pro exclusive interview up. Go watch that as well as we head into her championship match against Genocide on June 10th. We have so many moving parts, so many exciting things happen. So remember, follow us on socials for all of those exciting announcements, and go follow Veda on social media. It's Veda time, mostly on Twitter, I believe, right there.
Mostly on Twitter. Yeah, mostly on Twitter or Instagram, but everything kind of links off my Twitter for now.
All right. Well, everyone, go follow. If you want to follow me, I'm at Emily Mayheller on all social platforms. You could go watch Veda shine like a big star she is from this weekend. And thank you all so much for watching On a Mission. And we will see you next week.
Bye.